Hey, this is BlindFox, so welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. So today we are going to do a SERAC ration. The 1 meal pack. Pack number 2, and this expires 2020. It was pack 2022, and it was pack 2020. So it's in a plastic bag that can stand upright, and it is sealed up top, but it does have tear notches. Sometimes these bags isn't sealed nicely, then you can just open it without doing the tear notch thing, but you can just do the tear notch thing as well. Or not. But luckily, if you just get it open a bit, you can just tear it open, and you can see it's a peelable seal. You can reseal this or use this bag for something else, and you can see there's stuff inside. So let's see what's in there. We've got a ration heater. We've got some chicken pasta. I thought this was another meal, but I think their meals can change something. Sometimes this is 400 grams. We've got our isotonic drink, 50 grams, and I must also see how much water this use. We have got some crunchy cookies. As you can see, some of this stuff is used in, I think, in different type menus. We've got a nut mix. We've got 2 moist towelettes. We've got a bag of tissues, which is a nice thing to have in a ration. And we've got a serviette and a spoon, or a spork actually. Quite sturdy, this one. So this is everything that is in this SERAC, the 1 meal pack. So we will use the ration heater to heat this up with. And we will mix our isotonic drink. I'm not going to use the tissues or the wet wipes at the moment. This is in every ration, so I might just use a wet wipe in a later ration review. So let's see what you can see. So this is a berry isotonic drink. You can see the tear notches. And it's got a ziplock. And because it's a gusseted pouch, let's see, it's quite a nice, a large thing, so you can drink out of this. So I will mix my drink in this and see how it drinks. Or how you can drink out of it. There you can see the berry stuff there at the bottom. Smells very berry-like. Put it down there. So let's look at the ration heater. It's a quite big bag. There's a hole in here somewhere there. And it's got a ziplock. You can see they're foil lined on the inside. You've got, it's also a gusseted pouch, so it can also stand upright. And you've got your ration heater, and they say to remove it, put it in the pouch, put your food in with it that stands upright, then put in the water, seal it, and then let it stand for 15 to 20 minutes, and it takes 150 ml of water. So let's see, there is tear notches there as well. Opened it. Here we've got our pad. It's just a single pad or a single piece. We don't have 2 pouches. We only have 1. So let's see. And everything fits in here. And you can seal it up. Or put your water in, seal it up, and let it stand for 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll go and do that, and we will be back with our meal. I'm not going to put in the water here, I'm going to make a mess. So I'm gonna mix this up, and we will be back. Okay, so while we're waiting for our ration heater, this is our nut mix. So this thing has got all the ingredients and stuff on there. This is in 5 languages. I haven't read all the English and some, I think French, and I don't know, there's around 5 languages. So this is it 60 grams? Yes, looks like 60 grams. So let's see. No 10 notches I found. There we go. You can eat it out of the bag, or you can just put it in something else, like we were going to do. And there we go. So we've got our nuts. We'll take it out now. You can see there's at least 2 or 3 varieties. And we've got our crunchy cookies. Also no 10 notches, but it opens nicely. And here we go. Our crunchy cookies. Quite large. You can see quite nice large cookies. So we will go and wait for our ration heater, and we will be back. Alright, we've mixed our drink. So you can see it can stand upright. You can drink out of this pouch. I'm gonna, most likely next time I'll use a glass for some of it, but this time I'm going to use this stuff and drink out of it. There you can see that at the bottom. So our berry isotonic drink. Nice, very sweet, berry-like. I added a cup here. If you just want flavored water, you can add still more. There's still more, place for more water in here. So if you don't want it strong as I suggest, just add some more water and it will fit in here. You might not be able to close this, but at least you can have a bit more flavored water. But the cool drink like this, it's nice, it's sweet, it's strong, it's berry flavored, and it's definitely artificially berry colored. It's quite a nice cool drink. So let's just close this before I put it down. So if I bump it over, now let's see our cookies. So here we go. Sort of a roundish, squarish cookie. It looks like there's a pattern on it. Or it might just be the oats, I'm not sure. So let's see. A bit sweet, a bit oaty. It's not as crunchy as, say, the cookies in the Chilean rations are, or the Chilean cookies are that we had in our MRE Mountain ration, but it's still a bit crunchy. It's a bit soft, but it is quite nice. It's a nice, I think this is not a very crunchy cookie, but it's not a very soft cookie. Sort of an in-between cookie. And it's really nice. It's a light, nice cookie. And we have got our lot of nuts. I see this. I think it's cashew. Or not, let's see. There's cashew nuts. We've got the almond. And we've got peanuts. And my favorite nut type. If it's salted, it's very, very lightly salted. It's almost not salted. I'm not sure if this is salted or not. It's really, really, if there's salt, it's very, very light. There is a bit of salt on here, but it's not overly salted. I hate overly salted nuts. I like mine sort of natural. But there's a little bit of salt here just to, I think, enhance the flavor maybe. You get a bit of salt here. I actually like this. I hate, as I said, I hate overly salted nuts. I know other people like salted, flavored, whatever nuts. But these are nice, natural, little bit salted nuts. I actually like this. And I think our ration might be heated. I've sort of turned it halfway through. Just turned the package over because it's a 400 gram bag or pouch. And it's really, really dense. The chicken pasta. So I just turn it over so it can heat from both sides. And I put the pouch sort of inclined, as you do always with pouches. I didn't let it stand upright so that your ration heater can get nice and wet. So I'll go and fetch our food. So far I really like this meal. So I had it in for about 20 minutes, then on a side. And afterwards I just rinse it down with hot water just to get rid of all the weird chemicals. Now you can see there's a tear notch and there's a tear notch. The previous meal we just used the top tear notch because the rice dishes, I think, the one we had, it's too dense, you can't really push it down, but the pasta, it's nice when it's hot, it just goes all flowy, so you can just chase it down and use the second tear notch if it wants to. Can you use the second tear notch? Well, not really, no, because there's this label is in the way, so you just have to sort of get through the label a bit. So we'll just work this a bit, use my knife, make a mess all over. And now you can see, because we've the top one is easy to remove because it's not over the label, or the label isn't over the tear notches or where it's gonna tear. So we do have some salt and peppers we might use. Now we've got a little serviette, and this is besides all the what do you call it? The moist towelettes. Besides them and the tissues, we've got a nice little serviette. So we've got our spork. Nice little teeth there, big spork. Let's just move you there. And let's zoom into our pasta. This is chicken pasta. Now I'm not sure, I haven't read all the ingredients. I don't like reading. But there is a chicken and pasta. Let's see what this tastes like. Chicken, very large pieces. It's a bit dry because it's chicken breast. You might want to, I think the next one I will try and squash the chicken, because we've got another chicken pasta in another ration. So I'll try and squash the chicken pieces and see how it looks. So the pasta, nice pasta. There is some actual pasta sauce on. There is, I think I see a carrot. It's a nice, I'm not sure what flavor pasta sauce, but it actually does have a bit of flavor. It's like a vegetable mushroomy, there's some cheese. You can see there the pasta sauce. This is a really nice pasta. Because you've got your little pasta sauce. The only bad thing about this is the chicken pieces is a bit large. Although it's real chicken, so... But chicken breast is a bit dry for me. But you can... this is actual real chicken. The pasta is nice and soft. The pasta sauce is good. So if you mix the chicken, I think, with the pasta, it will be big, or pasta sauce is nice. The next time I said I will squash the chicken pieces that it's a bit smaller and see how that tastes. But as I say, chicken piece on its own is a bit dry because it's chicken breast and it's well cooked. And your pasta, I do like the sauce. The previous ones, I don't think they had a sauce as such. Their previous incarnations of these meals, but they did have pasta. But this pasta, as I said, they do have a nice sauce now. They actually, it's a good, even if you leave out the chicken, it's a very good, nice pasta with a nice pasta sauce. So I'm really impressed with this one. It's not overly flavored, but it's slightly, there is a slight flavor to this. It's not too bland. It's really interesting. So you can add some more salt here, you can add some pepper here. I'm not going to, but as I said, I like very herby pastas, but this is not too herby, but there is, you get sort of a vegetable mushroomy, I'm not sure what, cheesy sauce. I actually like this. So we have tasted everything in our meal. So the ration heater did warm this up, although I had to turn it around halfway. This is not like mouth burning, scorching hot. But as I say, the ration heater does work. Although they say to put it upright, I just tipped it over just to wet the pad. I might use the ration heater some more, but I most likely will just, the next meals I will just heat on the stove. And as I said, it does heat it all the way through. So it works. Although you sort of 15-20 minutes, it's sort of eating temperature. So the ration heater works. I like the fact that you can seal it actually. It keeps, I think it keeps the doesn't spill the water out so much. And it's a good thick plastic, so some of these ration heaters, the plastic is a bit thin for me, then it's really difficult to handle. But their ration heater, because it's actually a peelable seal up top, the top part doesn't get hot as much. So you can, it's easy to unseal it and just flip the bag. It's a big ration heater, so you can just take the food out, put it back in. There's enough space for you to maneuver. It's not too tight to fit. So it's a good ration heater, and the ration itself, as I said, very nice. I like the cookies, the crunchies are nice. You taste the oats, you taste a bit of sugar. The nuts, as I said, lightly salted nuts, really nice, I liked it. And our berry drink, a real nice berry drink. You can add a bit more water if you want to. As I said, there's space in the pouch for it, but you don't have to. It's a bit. There's most likely artificial colorant in there, but it tastes nice, very refreshing. So that was our ration, and it was our where it is. Ooh, no wait. This was our the one meal pack 2, and it was back in 2020. So I really enjoyed this meal. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com.